So now I'm live on YouTube. Okay, we are there. I got, just a few minutes ago, I got the blue screen of death on the PC, so then it restarted. But we're all back up and running and everything seems fine. Hello, my name is Craig, aka innerrealmplays, and we are playing Brawl, and today is the last stream of Final Fantasy. It's been too short, but it's been very, very sweet. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I've got an extra stream on Tuesday where I'll be opening 50 packs of the Edge of Eternities. So tomorrow will be another highlight video that will get uploaded to YouTube. But today we are playing all my favourite commanders from this current set. So I think we'll start off with Cloud today. All of the deck lists are on SD on Twitch, and they're on... Right, why is it saying that I'm still offline? Aravos, hey yo! How you doing? It's still saying I'm offline on Twitch. I don't know what's going on there. Stand by. I'm not sure what's happened. Hang on. Let me just change this. Hang on a minute, because I want to be live on both. Hang on, stand by. Some things. Sorry, yeah, blue. Hang on a second. I'm getting proper issues. Okay, let me just reset that. Let me do that. That's just doing that. Blue screen of death, like literally 5 minutes before you're due to start, is not pretty, so I apologise. I can't see the chat at the minute, just while I'm trying to sort this out. I've got to log in, hang on. No, I've got to get the code. Oh. It wouldn't be me if there wasn't an issue first thing, would it? Okay. Right. Okay, that's fine. Let's close that. I mean, at least we're streaming on YouTube, so everything should be fine there. Yes, and it looks like I am now live on Twitch. And let me start that. Right, Aravos. Decent. Had to work yesterday. Nothing beats trimming grass while raining. Oh, nice. Genji Glove, my beloved. It's such a good card. Finally, white to extra combat. Yes, so... Hello, my name's Craig, aka innerrealmplays, and today we're playing Brawl. We're playing Celebration of all my favourite Final Fantasy decks. So, to start with, we're playing Cloud, which is a human warrior. I'm not going to go too much into the decks, just because, obviously, I've streamed all these decks, and there are videos of all these decks online on my YouTube account, so if you want to have a look at them, they're there. I've also added all the deck lists to the description in YouTube, and on the SD on Twitch, all of my decks are there. So Cloud, when it enters, we can attach it up to one target equipment I control. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. If Cloud has power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. That's going to go very hard with things like Roaming Throne, Leyline Axe for double strike, Genji, as Aravos has already pointed out. Hello there, One Weird Kid. Thank you for joining. Genji Glove is going to when it attacks, it untaps that creature, and then there's an additional attacking phase. So pretty much, if you can make Cloud big enough, all you need is one one attack with these two on the battlefield. We've got some fantastic cards in here, like Bruna, which is going to tap equipments for free. Cabaretti Revels, whenever we play a creature that's going to seek another creature. We've got Cloud, so we can search for Genji Glove, for example. So there's lots of different things to do in this deck, and this was one of my first streams that I streamed on YouTube. I didn't stream this one on Twitch, I don't think. But yeah, such a fun deck. So that's what we're going to start off with today. I'm going to be playing with Cloud, Tifa, as many as I can fit in within a couple of hours. Yeah, and let's just have some fun with it. So I love Cabaretti. I think it's such a great choice for colours. Yeah, you can't go far wrong with red, green, white. It just goes hard. Although that's not called Cabaretti, is it? I can't remember. Okay, so we're playing against Koram the Undertaker. Black, red, green. I mean, I don't know Koram. We'll have a look at that in a second. So we've got the Ultima weapon. That's cool. We can give equipped creature Death Touch on my turn, or Reach. Bristly Bill for +1/+1 counters. We've got all the land colours we require, and yeah, I'm going to keep this hand. Right, so Koram gets +X/+0, where X is the greatest power among creature cards in all graveyards. Whenever Koram attacks, each player mills a card. During each of your turns, you may play a land card and cast a spell from among cards in your graveyards that were put there from libraries this turn. That's good. That's quite good, isn't it? At least we've got one equipment on the battlefield. There's going to be lots of kill spells, isn't there? But at least I can hopefully slow them down with Betrayer. Here's the thing, Bristly Bill's going to die. They're playing red and black, so they're going to have kill spells. It's going to happen. So I'm not going to play that this turn. Damn, he's strong. Yeah, I did not know of this one's existence until now. So, especially with red and black. Okay, Bruna. Great creature. It gonna die. It's gonna happen. I probably should have played the planes. Yes. So, has any of you been to the pre-release this weekend? Okay, let's go for counter, and then obviously we'll play Bruna. And we'll attach you to you, and then we'll attack in. 7/5 Death Toucher. Again, these are going to die. Nope. I've heard that they were super busy. Like, this set is really popular. I thought maybe after Final Fantasy it wasn't going to be as popular, but it seems people are very excited. Let's give you a counter. Yeah, we may as well put the Death Touch to him, and then we'll attack in. I'm going to play you to you, because they'll be able to play Koram again, but by giving it's not going to come back as an enchantment, so it's not going to help them. That's my thinking. Yes, Koram is a 3/5, but we've still got lovely big creatures, and the Ultima weapon. If we can attach that, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I shouldn't have played. I shouldn't have played that treasure. That's going to come in tapped. Oh, pants. Okay, let's put a +1/+1 counter on you. shouldn't have played it. Right, I'm going to give something indestructible. I'm thinking Cloud. Yeah, I knew they had something. I didn't know what. Okay, well that's fine, because now we can make Bruno indestructible. And we can also equip you to you. So that's not a big problem, is it? A 12/7 Death Toucher is still quite good, isn't it, really? I think most of the kill spells within this range... In fact, I don't even need to play Cloud again. I think I can win, unless they've got an Exile spell. I did, it was fun, but I didn't get many wins. Oh, really? Did you get anything super good? Yes, if you didn't watch my stream on Friday, I was having a good old whinge about the fact that this weekend is the pre-release for, I mean, it's just 3-3, isn't it? Yippee! Okay, GG, Coram. Yeah. I got the new Eldrazi. Okay, I don't know what that is because I've stayed away from spoilers. Not flashing in Mithril Coat is a crime. I know. Yeah, you're right. I should have waited. But I think with the Ultimate Weapon, yeah, I misplayed. I mean, I still won, but I misplayed. Yeah. You were correct. I should have just flashed in the Mithril Coat when they tried to kill something. I knew that they would have tried to kill something, yet I still just played Mithril Coat. So they were going to play it when they attacked, weren't they? And I could have just flashed it in then. Yeah. See, this is where I make mistakes. You were greedy for the trigger. I was greedy. Yeah, I am a greedy boy. Greedy boy. This is where I fall down. This is where I'm not good at Magic, because I don't think about those things. I just want to play my stuff and get it out, and that's not good. You're right. It worked in the end. It did, but yeah, you're 100% right. So we've got some protection. I only got 2 mana, so I can't play Daxos or Flowering of the White Tree or any equipment. Do I mulligan? We've got some good equipment. Champion of Lamport is amazing, if she survives. We're playing Tajik, so they're going to have haste, and they're going to be creating a creature each combat with its gut to attack. And then Tajik at the beginning of combat gets a +1/+1, and that happens once per turn. Meanwhile, I can smell free spells. Yes. Mull, everything is multiple colour pips, yeah. Okay, that's good. We can't kill Tajik because it's indestructible. But we've got some good stuff. Okay. Alright, yeah. We need some green mana, obviously, but that's still good. We can play Shadow Spear. We've got 2 bits of removal. We can get rid of indestructible, so we can still kill Tajik, which is good. Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike until end of turn. That needs to go. I'm still missing green, but good hand, yeah. I'm going to, because I can't play anything else, I'm going to get rid of Rayav, because, yeah. I don't want them to get map tokens. They're going to get map tokens from Get Lost anyway. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. I think I know what deck this is going to be. Do I play Daxos and get a creature on the board, which is going to be bad. I won't be able to block with it or anything. Or do I hold up the Shadow Spear, pay the 1 when they play Tajik, and then kill it with Get Lost just to slow them down? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I really need green. I love Cloud so much. Look at the artwork. It's just chef's kiss. When this champion enters, learn. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature and untap it. It's such a good card. That's going to get big and beefy. Do I just kill that now? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. That's going to start taking lots of life, but then Tajik is going to also... It's probably not right, but... 3 isn't a massive amount. Yeah, I'm going to have to play Daxos. This is not good. This is not good at all. So an argument can be made here. Okay. Oh, and I bought my first pre-con at the pre-release. Okay, which one did you get? It's a card draw in an equipment deck. Yes. So there you go. +1/+1 counters. It's got haste. So both of these are going to get +1/+1. So I can't... I mean... No, I'm just going to take 4 this turn. Yeah, I think this game's done. Yeah. The Jeskai one, counter intelligence. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, I'm going to call this one because I just don't... Oh, but then I could get green. Yeah, I think the all green ramp, but no, yeah, but no green. The one with the many profiling combos. Yes, double strike. Yeah. Okay, comes in tapped. Yeah, I'm calling it, guys. Too little, too late. God damn it. Kilo has a ton of combos. Yeah. I don't know it. Is it from the new set? Sad GG's, very sad GG's. I got mana screwed. Oh, I accidentally pressed a button there. Let me close that. Let's do one more game with Cloud and then we'll move on to Tifa. So thank you for those that joined. Deck lists in description and on SD. It's not gone well this morning. I had the blue screen of death on the PC this morning, which I've managed to sort out, which made me scramble last minute. Then it wouldn't go live on Twitch. Whenever he becomes tapped, you proliferate. Yeah. Boo, Final Fantasy players. Boo, this popped up in my recommended. I'm here to boo Final Fantasy pack players. Boo. Cole, thank you for joining. Yeah. I just play the set that's out. So from Tuesday... I will be playing the new set. I take it by that you are not a fan of Final Fantasy. I mean, it brought a lot of new people to Magic, which is, I think, quite good. I'm going to play you. I mean, Leyline Axe with Cloud is chef's kiss here. And ultimate weapon. Okay, whenever a cat gets killed, Ajani's going to... I should have talked about that. Same problem as last one. No green. Yes. He says... let's play Rhythm of the Wild, so can't be counted, but that's no problem, is it? Playing a mountain, that's going to give us access to green. We can't play Ultima Weapon. So I'll block that. I'm obviously not doing any damage to it, but why did I do that? Yeah. Why isn't this working? Jeez. Yeah, I knew what you meant when you said no. I knew you meant now. I think that might be silly goose of them. I love Endless Corridor, such a good card. So that's going to get first strike. And create a token. Nice. Nice. The reason I put Mossborn Hydra in here, I know it doesn't really fit. It already has haste, so we'll give it a counter. And then we'll attach Leyline Axe and we'll attack in for quite a lot of damage. The only problem here is, though, they defend with a cat, so Ajani's going to flip. But I'm taking a lot of damage here. Not enough. I mean, making him unblockable would be awesome sauce. So let's surveil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that so I can play Ultima Weapon. I'm going to equip you. That's going to give it 7, and then I'm going to play Flowering of the White Tree. That's going to make it a 9. So I'm going to create 2 treasure tokens. Yeah, big damage. Big damage. I'm surprised they're not dead, obviously, but neither am I, because I've gained a lot of life and I'm almost back up to I'm not going to play the Mossborn Hydra. I'm going to hold off. Thing is, I can't play Ultima Weapon and then attach it to Cloud because I just don't have the mana, unfortunately. I'm going to take a lot more damage. Is it going to be enough to kill me? Maybe, if they do that again. They could do that a couple more times and then I think I'm dead. But you never know. So if they do that, that would be 5, 9. Yeah, I think I'm dead. 14, 18. Yeah, maybe. Depends how many times I do it. Ultimate Weapon is fun, but I think Cloud is the wrong commander for it. Yeah. What, this Cloud or all Clouds? I think the dwarf borrow So that Cole Howard literally did just pop in just to boo me because I'm playing Final Fantasy. Okay, no reason why, just came in and booed and then left. Okay. Yeah, they can't do it again, luckily. I think it's better with something that can cheat it out and or cheat costs. Yes, I do have stuff in here that can cheat out equipment and then pair that with the dwarf. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah. GG, Johnny! Yeah. Thing is, if they'd have blocked with the cat, I don't think would they have been able to do enough. They would have flipped Johnny, and then they would have been able to do 4 damage. Yeah, so they wouldn't have been able to kill Cloud anyway. I mean, yeah, Shattered Spire saved me there, didn't it? GG's, thank you very much, GG's. Yeah, the ultimate weapon wouldn't have helped me there. Okay, so let's go in with Tifa next. Tifa is a mono green deck that doubles power whenever you play a land. So this deck is paired with lots of stuff that makes Tifa's power even bigger. So we can play things like Tenacious Pup that can give Tifa a +1/+1 and make her Vigilance and Trample. We can play things like Adventuring Gear. If we attach, whenever a land comes in, it's going to give Tifa +2/+2. Tifa's Limit Break is going to give +2/+2. Then we play a land. We could play Scale Up, which is going to make her a 6/4 worm. Then play a land and she gets big. And when this deck works, you can... The new green ship says hi. Hi, new green ship. When this deck works, I don't know what the stars are. I was just changing the land. You can win on turn 3 or 4. But Tifa has to survive in order for that to happen. Does she survive? Often she gets killed. But I don't care. There's lots of good stuff in here that we can play, even with Tifa dying. So I stick it out till the end and see how we get on. But yeah, let's go in. Again, I'm not going to go through these decks massively, just because I've already played with them. So they are on my YouTube description, and they're all on the SD. So if you want to have a look at it, that's great. So yeah, I like the set. Is it the best set? No, there are better sets. I think Lord of the Rings is better, in my humble opinion, and not Dustmorn. My brain's just going to think about Dustmorn. Okay, we've got some ramp. We're playing Urza, Prince of Krug. We'll have a look at Urza in a second. We've got some ramping. We've got Utopia's Brawl. We've got Bristly Bell, and we've got a big beefy Hydra. So I'm going to keep that. Okay, so artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier creature in addition to its other types. They're going to be popping off and countering my stuff. So I think we'll get Tifa out this turn. You disagree? Final Fantasy is way better. Really? I just love Lord of the Rings. It's just my bag. Yeah, I love it. Love it so much. And Bloomburrow. That was such a great set as well. Okay, let's do... I'd love to do Ozolith and Bristly Bell, but I can't. So we'll play a fetch land, and there we go. GG, Urza. Final Fantasy, don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy. It's been an amazing set. My favourite character of all time from any media is Cloud. I love Final Fantasy, and the cards, some of the cards are so good. I'm sorry, but I can't forgive changes to characters. Here's the thing. I know what you're saying, and I know that they did pander to certain things. So I do hear what you're saying. it wasn't enough for me not to enjoy the set. And me personally, unless the books specifically state, and here's the thing, I respect your opinion on it, because you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But it just didn't bother me enough to not make me enjoy the set. I mean, I absolutely adore Aragorn, the card. Just so good. Squall, Seed Mercenary. SARS, Hardened Scales. I can play an additional land. Titanic Growth. Yeah, let's keep this. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get what you're saying. They did change it massively. I'm gonna play that first. They did change the set massively aesthetically. So yeah, some of the characters, yeah, weren't great. Anyway, we're playing Squall, Seed Mercenary. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until end of turn. Whenever Squall deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I love Squall. I've made a Squall deck. We're playing with Squall later on, hopefully, if we've got time. Okay. How can we do this? What I can do is do that. Do that. And then do that. And then we'll just get out Tsar, which isn't going to get bigger, but at least we're attacking with a 10-6, so we may as well attack in. Maybe I played that wrong, but we can make her even bigger next turn, and we can play an extra. The thing is that it wouldn't bother me if they did a universes within version of the cards or anything else. Yeah, like I say, I understand. I understand why people were miffed about it. And whenever it's not when it attacks, is it? So we'll play Tifa again. Next turn we'll Limit Break and Harrow, and we'll attack in for another 2. Yeah. If Tifa survives. They are playing white and black, so there is a chance that they could be killing Tifa this turn. There is a big chance. Oh no, we're seeing Squall. Okay, that's great. That's absolutely fine. We've got no lands, but so the 2 damage. Come on, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So we'll do that to you. Then we'll do this to you. And then we'll grab 2 greenies for you. That's going to make Tifa nice and big. I don't have a land, so let's see if we get a land. Come on. No. Okay. Tifa's not going to survive, but... Oh. Okay. I mean, they'd be able to bring back Fabled Passage. That's the only thing in their graveyard at the minute. It's like a free fire and ice trigger. Yes. Yes, it is. At least we can definitely grab a land this turn. Yeah. I mean, SARS Chocobo is a beast. We can block Squall, so his ability of bringing something back won't trigger, but they could also kill Squall. I see Shadow Spear, so they could also play that and get some life back. Yeah, that's fair. And it's now got Trample as well, and Lifelink. So they can bring back the Fabled Passage, and if it dies, it's going to come back. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Not a lot. Not a massive amount, to be fair. We'll search library for a land. Playing Cami of Bamboo Groves is not going to do anything, but we could grab 2 more lands as well. Problem is, I've obviously already if I attack in now, I could. They're going to get 4 life. Yeah, I'll attack in with the 10. I don't see the point in going in with Tsar. They can bring that back. So they're going to gain 8 life. Away from keyboard for a bit. No problem. See you in a bit. They've got a blocker. They're back up to 12. Swords to Plowshare would be great. Play a land and then attack with both. I don't have Swords to Plowshare. One of the fight spells. My brain's still thinking about Cloud. So whenever a creature dies, I'm going to lose life. They're going to gain a life. I just wanted to get a +1/+1 counter so I could do ultimate damage. I mean, the tide might be turning on this. I'm going to sacrifice this land to grab another land. That's going to make Tifa bigger. They're going to gain 2 life. Then they can bring that back. Nice. Okay. I mean, the tide might be turning on this. They can gain 8 more life this turn, and they're going to be back up to. Yeah. What I need is some form of kill spell. That's what I need. Ow. What do you got? Come on. Crack the fetch land. Yes. I tried it. They held up a Teferi. Now they've got some big blockers. In Dion, they have flying during, and Knights have flying during their turn. I don't want to attack in when they can block, and they'll just be gaining more life. And I don't think they're going to attack in while... What I need is scape shift. We gassed out, yeah. I mean... I've got no additional lands to play. I'm going to give them 1 life, and then I'm not going to attack in. They're back up to 13. If I got scape shift, they'd be dead. Yeah. They're getting a lot of life, can play something from their graveyard. Yeah. And I'm down to 9. So really, this is the hand. Yeah, no good. But let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's good. That's going to get us 2 forests. Let's grab you and nothing else is gonna. Yeah, I think arid. Because then I can return a land to my hand, you, and then I can do that. Oh, I should have played Sidecat Cub first. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Here's the thing. Fuck it. I'm not doing the math. I think they can block with everything, and I think then I'm dead, if I'm honest. Sara's Chocobo doesn't have trample, unfortunately. There is cards in this deck that give trample, so I think they'll survive. I don't think it'll be enough, because they're blocking more than 10, and then they need 1 creature to block, and then they're going to lose all that life. But gain all that life back from Zillaport. Yeah. 4 shy. 4 shy. Holy shit, we might win. No. No, this is where I die. GG. Squall is such a difficult card to deal with, especially mono green. I love my Squall deck. Love it. There you go. GG Squall. They did it. They beat Tifa. What can you do? Maybe if I'd have played the Sidecat Cub first, before playing the land, I don't think it would have done much, would it? It would have added another 2 on, but I was 4 shy, so I would have been 2 shy. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, well, we tried. We were close. Scape Shift would have been superb. Grabbing those fetch lands was lovely. I just don't have any others really that could, yeah, that could have helped. Any other lands that could have helped me there, because they would have come in tapped. So yeah, GG's. Good morning, Williag. Thank you ever so much for joining. Yes, welcome. We're playing with Tifa at the minute. This is the saying goodbye to Final Fantasy. Before we say hello to Edging. Right, we're playing Gix, Yorgmoth, Praetor, Mono Black deck. We'll go through Gix in a second. We've got Audacity, we've got some lands, we can search for lands, we've got ways to make Tifa bigger. More lands would have been nice, but we can search for those lands, so I'm going to keep it. Okay, whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. You pay 7, discard X cards, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may plans and cast spells from cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Gix is very cool. Another land, that's nice. So we're not going to play anything. Turn one, Dark Ritual is just crazy. Anything we play, they're going to kill. They're going to have a 2-kill spell. It's going to happen. Tifa will not survive. Okay. Fair. Even though I know Tifa's going to die, I'm going to play her anyway. I've never seen anyone activate the pay effect of Get Grix. No, nor have I. Never. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this game either. Mono black is just crazy. Tiny Bones are going to be able to play stuff from my graveyard for, if they can afford it, if they've got mana. So we'll play Loot. At least I've got something to block. It's going to die. Okay, yeah, I'm done. GG, I guess. Yeah. Turn 1 Ritual. Wait, why is everything closed? Hang on. For some reason everything closed. Right, okay, we're back. It's the flavour of the ritual. Yeah. I almost use its ability on an Eldrazi player for 7 cards. Oh, nice. That would have been nice, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to do one more game with Tifa, just because we haven't got to see... We almost got to see Tifa's raw power, but when you're playing against a deck that just wants to kill everything... Yeah. Thybus, thank you for joining. Welcome. We're getting our ass beat with Tifa. We've got ways to grab lands. We've got Scape Shift, Chef's Kiss. Okay, yep, we're keeping this. We've got ways to bring stuff back from the graveyard as well, so if Tifa does get targeted. We're playing against Pantalaza, Sun-favoured dinosaur. Whenever it or another dinosaur enters, you may discover X, where X is the creature's toughness. Do this only once each turn. So I think they're going to be holding up a damage spell, so they could do, say, Lightning Bolt to Tifa. Yeah, I've got no protection, so I may as well attack with the 1. Why not? I mean, next turn I could... Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, so I'm going to pay that. That's going to get that. Then I'm going to play Arboreal Grazer. That's going to allow me to play an extra land. So we will play you, so that we've got a fetch land for next turn. And then we'll play an additional land this turn. And we will play... I think Promising Vein is better. And then we'll do that ability. Oh, and they're gone. Yeah. GG. OMG. Busted, I'd imagine. Yes, that was quite busted, to be fair. So, we've done Cloud. We've done Tifa. Next up, what did I say was going to be next? I don't think we have to do it in order. But next we'll play with... What do you guys want to see? That was fun. That was fun. That was nice. What deck do you want to see next? On YouTube, the order in which I listed it was... I can't remember. Let's have a look. What did I say? So next I said Joda. Do you want to see Joda next, or would you rather see something else? Let me just go back up. Let me get this back up. That's what he said. There we go. Yes, we've got Joda. We've got Stola. We've got Bart's Klauser, which is a really fun deck. We've got Ignis, Lightning, which we played with again the other day. So yeah, I was kind of thinking of leaving that till last. We've got Tidus Artifact. We've got Tidus counters. Speaking about Soul Ring, got to lay me eyes on not only a revised Soul Ring, but a play set of OG Bayou, but a set of stone throwing devils. Wow. I mean, I can't remember this. I saw a Soul Ring for the edging set, and it looked super crisp, super nice. Yeah. Tidus Artifact, okay. Tidus Artifact it is. I love the Tidus Artifact deck. It is so fun. So we're going to be tapping creatures. Let me just quickly talk about the deck for those that haven't seen this deck or seen my Tidus stream before. So yes, Tidus. Whenever an artifact I control enters, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Whenever Tidus attacks, tap target creature an opponent controls. If we mix that with Roaming Throne, we can do that twice, which is really nice, being able to tap our, say we're playing a token deck, tapping the token so they can only block with their creatures, their non-token creatures is nice. Paradox Engine, untapping stuff. We've got Terra, Branford, aka Urza, which is going to create those big stumpy guys, mixed with Simulacrum Synthesizer, which is also going to get us a big stumpy guy whenever we play an artifact spell with 3 or more. We've got Ugin, Eye of the Storms in the deck. We've got Chimel. We've got some great artifacts here. We've got Life Gain. We've got Aether Spark. We've got lots of ramping. We've got ways to make artifacts cheaper, which in itself is an artifact. We've got Emporium Thopterus, which is going to create us Thopters each turn if it survives. And they're free, so yeah, lots of good stuff. Lots and lots of good stuff. Do you have a Hope deck? Yes, I did build a Hope deck. Yeah. I forgot about Hope. I should have included Hope. Yeah. This deck is a lot of fun. So I'll play, this Tidus would be Barrack 4. I don't know what Barrack 4 means. I'm sorry, am I being dim? Which is often the case. Okay, so next we'll play Hope. This time we'll play Tidus. Yeah, Hope is such a fun deck to play. You are absolutely correct. Tidus, where are you? Did I just skip past you? Yes. Yeah, let's hear who we match up against with Tidus. Whom loves his balls, especially when they're blitzing. Those blitz balls. I've seen Tidus be a 4, but normally bracket 3. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, you meant bracket. Yes, I think Tidus is so OP, and I've not come across him an awful lot when playing. It's not. I think it's a bit of a slept-on commander, if I'm honest. That's just my opinion. I haven't come across it. Maybe your experience is different. And yes, I included Wastes because I love the artwork, and no other reason than I love the artwork. Machinist Arsenal is an amazing equipment. It's just fantastic when you've got lots of... I recommend it for any artifact deck because you can make cards so big. And we're playing Alayla, Artful Provocateur. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0, and they don't like it. GG, I guess. Yeah, my bad bracket. No, that's fine. I do that all the time. Tapping Crippers isn't common. No. No. You really can control it, and unless I didn't read the whole of that card. I don't know if other creatures. I think I was just about to read if other creatures get flying or death touch or whatever. But being able to tap, jeez, those death touches, so you can't block. Yeah, is kind of nice. We won't count that as a Tidus game because they conceded. So we'll still try and get 3 games in with Tidus, and then we'll do a Hope next. My Hope deck was fun to play with. Was it really OP? I wouldn't say so. My access to life gain is fairly limited. I tried to build a Hope Aerith deck. And it was one of these decks where it was like, okay, maybe just in white the life gain. Elish Norn goes really well with Tidus, just because whenever an artifact comes in, we're getting double the counters. So we've got some ramping. We've got no white mana though, but we've got 3 lands. But we've got access to white mana, so I'm going to keep it. I think this hand is too good not to keep, and there is plenty of white mana in this deck. Smexy hand, it's very Smexy, very Smexy. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll play the blue and we'll save Mox Amber for when Tidus is on the battlefield, because turn 3 I'll still be able to play Tidus. So yeah. Surgical Metamorph is great in any artifact deck. I highly recommend it. So yeah. I think we're in a good set. Hope we'll get a good new card in Edge of Eternity. Really? Okay. Hopefully I'll spot it. So yeah, I'm not doing a stream tomorrow because I'm streaming Tuesday. Here's the problem though. They can do 1 damage with Goblin Bombardment, but we can get Tidus out of that 1 damage, you know, part because of playing artifacts. So we're okay. We're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. You need more coloured lands. With 3 lands, you only have 1 blue pip. Yeah. I mean, it's a problem. Okay, that stops that from being a problem, so we'll play that. They could counter it. No, okay. I kind of want to save Surgical Metamorph and have 2 Aetherflux Reservoir, is what I'm thinking. But we'll play that anyway. We'll get this out onto the battlefield. That's going to get us another beefy creature. Tidus is now mahusive. And we'll attack in. And then we'll tap Sanctum Weaver. Yes, they could kill Esper Sentinel, but meh. Next, Elish Norn though. Oh, but Aetherflux Reservoir can start getting life. As a High Lord looks good in this deck. Yes. 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 It really is a good card. I didn't look at the commander. Oh yeah, it's enchantment. Okay, of course. Enchantment v artifact is okay, to be fair. Fair enough. The problem with theirs is they're going to be getting these crappy little enchantment tokens, shrine tokens, so that was really shitty. That was really shitty. That's upset me a little bit. Not gonna lie. And sort of because of the life gain, it's going to force them. I mean, here's the thing: they're going to be able to. Okay, that's good. But Tidus is now. I need to be able to play. I think Elish Non's the right there, because I could play Tidus, but all they do is sacrifice the token with Goblin Bombardment and kill Tidus. So I think just trying to get more lands so that I can play Tidus and then the Iron Crag. They're now no longer going to have enter the battlefield. Unfortunately for them, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, that's better. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still can't do both. Unfortunately. Crag first. Yes, but then Tidus is an issue. That's the problem. Because if I play Crag into Tidus, then Tidus is only a 2-1, and then it's going to get killed with Goblin Bombardment. Or to equip when Tidus enters. Okay, yes, I hear you. Good thinking. Good thinking. Yeah, good, yes. Very good thinking. Yeah, I wouldn't even have thought of that. That's going to trigger twice, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yes, I forgot. Yeah. I forgot they'd be able to do that. Of course. I mean, I'm still at 29 life. I've got a 4/7 on the battlefield. They're playing with all colours, so they'll probably be able to kill it. But anytime Tidus touches the battlefield, that's it. If they've got a token. Luckily, if something enters the battlefield, I don't think they can. Because obviously, you know, Elish Norn is shutting them down. I'm going to try it. Do they want to get rid of one of their enchantments? I don't know, but it's getting me more life gain. Fucking hell. Force the sack, yeah. What's great is whenever their stuff enters, they can't. I think I'm just going to equip it to Elish Norn, if I'm honest. I think that's probably the best way. Guess I'm out of touch. Yeah, I should have seen it, and I shouldn't have attacked with Elish Norn that time. I should have just held back and hoped for. I mean, I pulled a land, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because Tidus would have been dead. Yeah, I mean, I've shut down any enter the battlefield, so that's good. So it's kind of shut them out with regard to. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's really good. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to play something else, but she's now got vigilance and life gain. So there you go. I don't. Ooh, this deck. It's been a difficult one. This one. I mean, it's unless they've got a way to kill Alicia on this turn. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. So their creature allows them to sack enchantment for removal. No, it's sacking a creature for removal. So sacrifice a creature. This enchantment deals 1 damage to any target. It's just 1 damage. If only she had more, 1 more power. Yeah. I mean, unless they, have another creature or something. I mean, they could have removal. I'm surprised they haven't played it if they do. Yeah. Fairy's protection, maybe. Okay, well they've got lots of damage. They can kill Alicia. Yeah, I should have seen it coming. They were completely. They had all their mana up. They've still got 8 2/2s. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to have been able to play more than 1 spell. So close to that life, that winning with Aether Flux. We can equip you to you. And equip you to you. Because if they attack in, right, hold the phone. They can't attack in, because if they attack in, I'm going to gain 7 life. No, because she doesn't have first strike. So I couldn't do it. It would all happen at once, wouldn't it? I'd gain the life, but then lose the life from all the attackers. They're just desperately trying to get me away from the 50 life. Yeah, I'm going to keep that on top. The stack's double-edged, yeah. And then I'm going to attack it. I'm going to attack in. I think they can kill her, but I can search for an artifact card. Okay. Then I'm going to gain another... See, they can block and then sacrifice. So, yeah. That's fine. I'm still going to gain the life. I'm going to gain 7 life. Is this going to take me over 50? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, I haven't got enough mana. Shitting bollocks! Why? I should have grabbed the cheaper mana. I fucked it. I fucked it. GG. I fucked it. I fucked it. Fucked it. Scrying 2 is really strong. I should have grabbed a cheaper artifact, and I don't think it would have been enough. To be honest, I fucked it. It's the tokens. It's the fucking tokens. Excuse the French, but that one annoyed me. I was so close. I was so close, and I just didn't. I just couldn't protect Tidus. That bombardment, though, yeah. Yeah. It is such a strong card with any enchantment deck. I mean, especially Shentai. It's crazy strong. And here's the problem, every Shentai deck is the same, every single one of them, and they're just so hard to deal with. Like this would have been really handy. Witch Enchanter would have been amazing. Okay, we're not going to let it stop us though. We've got a way to exile, we've only got 2 mana, but we have got Rampage, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. We'll surveil first turn. I have returned, Aravos, welcome back. You missed a really frustrating game against Enchantment. We're playing with Tidus, and we're this time playing Falco. We'll grab a surveil. The last game was against the Go Shentai deck that people play, that's the same every single time. Falco Spara enters with a shield counter on it. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast spells from the top of your library by removing a counter from a creature you control in addition to paying their other costs. Bird Demon, strong card, strong card. We'll play you for turn, and we shall ramp, so we can definitely play Tidus next turn. And we'll save Mishra's Bauble, just so we can make Tidus a bit stronger. So, Warden of the Grove, at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature whenever another non-token creature you control enters. It endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. Fine. I imagine did they go first? And if so, did they play a land? That's a nice land. I like that. That's really nice. Crisp. Do I play Witch Enchanter? I think I'm going to have to play it as a land. I have shrines and rarely play the deck. Yeah, they're kind of all just the same. I respect it. Enchantment decks are super strong, but they are kind of just all a bit samey. And we get another mana. Should have not played Witch Enchanter. I could have just held off, but it is what it is. So they've now got a token. The good thing about this deck is I can tap what I want to tap with. Roaming Throne, Chef's bloody kiss. Because now I can be tapping their big creatures. We're going to do human, so Tidus is going to get 2 more. We'll play a land for turn, and we'll play Phoenix down. Let's make Tidus even bigger. Yoinkus. Yoinkus. So when we attack, we shall block you. and you. So they have to block with Warden of the Grove if they want to block. Fair. They don't want. Warden of the Grove's just going to get stronger and stronger. I'm going to get rid of their commander, I think, next turn. I think playing Roaming Throne was just too good. Forcing them to block with big old creatures, non-token creatures, is amazing. So let's exile you. So now you're gone. Okay, yeah, nothing I can do about that, fine. We'll play you. Here's the problem, now I can't tap them. I can't tap anything, so... and we'll play you. And while I can't tap them... they'll just block with a token, so I'm not going to... attack in this turn. They're going to create another token, so they'll be able to block with one token. I do have other removal. I have Swords to Plowshare in this deck, so we're getting another 2/2 token. Luminar Casprint is going to put a +1/+1 counter on something at the beginning of each turn. They're going to be able to proliferate whenever Grateful Apparition does damage, so that's going to become a 5/5. And that's going to become a 5/5. So they're going to have two 5/5s. But we can block them all day long. So that's fine. Not block them. We can tap them all day long. We'll name Human. Simulacron Synthesizer or Paradox Engine would be bloody amazing. So we're going to attack in with Tidus. And the Roaming Throne. We're going to tap you, and we're going to tap one of you. So yes, they're going to have to get rid of... oh, for fuck's sake. Right, okay. So Roaming Throne's dead. I'm going to draw a card. Another land, okay. I'm surprised they didn't block Roaming Throne with Warden of the Grove. Maybe they thought I might have a way to... giving you stuff hexproof for 5. I prefer 5 Sea Terror now. Yeah, I mean... Hydra, bird. I mean, I could exile that. Yeah, I think getting rid of their... yeah, I think that's the right call. At least they can't proliferate. Interesting. That's not what I want. Okay, we're getting there. I think the attacking with tokens was a silly choice, to be fair. Why would you do that? Oh, okay, maybe that's why they knew that was coming. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. What is going on with the pairings of this deck today? And I'm dead. GG. GG. Yeah, token decks. I love them, but disdain facing them. Yeah, cancel block. I'm not going to block. I'm dead. I can't get rid of all of these. Yeah, giving themselves hexproof was just enough. GG, GG, GG. This is a great deck. It's just I've been unlucky, I think, with card draw. At least I just won the first game. Yes, you saw that this deck is a strong one. It's just, yeah. Yes, I don't have that card. That's new to me. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's play with Hope. So Hope is a life-gaining deck with lots of good life-gainy stuff. I didn't put this deck in the description, so I will add... Where is she? There she is. I will add it after the stream, so you can see it. But here it is in a nutshell. So lifelink at the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. I created this deck as not a mill deck. There's only a few cards that mill. This I wanted. I hate playing against mill, and I want my opponents to have fun as well as me, because it's supposed to be a fun game, and I don't want my opponents just to, you know, be thrown away all their stuff. I want to try and win by life gain rather than by milling. Although I have won a couple of games by milling, this is just more of a life gain. So we've got ways to make creatures bigger, like with Virtue of Loyalty, which is, you know, going to make our life gain even stronger. We've got ways to win with life gain, like Aetherflux Reservoir, which we saw in the last game. We've got Surgical Metamorph that can create 2 Aetherflux Reservoirs. That would be nice. We've got Elish Norn, so we can be doubling triggers of Enter the Battlefield. We can make our creatures unblockable. We've got free creatures. We've got Ajani's Pridemate, which is going to get stronger when we gain life. Archangel of Thune is one of my favouriteest cards of all time, because whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. We can make tokens. We can do lots of stuff. So yes, we can make them mill, and we can win by making them mill. But I'd rather win by life gain. I think people probably disagree with that and go, no, that's pants. You should be winning by milling. But if I hate and don't enjoy playing mill decks, that must mean that most of my opponent, I mean, I know, you go on Reddit, Arena Reddit, or Paper Reddit, Magic Reddit, for 5 minutes to see that people hate playing against mill. The problem with this deck is not a lot of people give mill the chance. They concede, so that can become an issue. God, this chair is so... It's not me, I promise. This chair is so you know, noisy. Right. Okay. We can gain life once we've got 3 creatures. We can gain life whenever a creature enters. And okay, yeah. It's a keeper. It's a keeper. And we're playing against Satoru, so ninjutsuing. Whenever you activate a ninjutsu ability, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This ability triggers only once each turn. Now, if there is a deck that I am happy, frankly, I don't hate mill. Really? That surprises me. If you're playing with a Graveyard Love deck, then yeah, great. If you're playing with black, then... And here we go. If there's one deck that I would happily make mill, it's a ninjutsu deck. They are just... They're just... I should have played Hope. What an idiot. Ceres Avatar can be a win. Yes. So now they can ninjutsu stuff for free. I'm not going to attack. They're not going to mill. I should have played Hope. They would have milled this turn. But at least we can't make them mill this turn. Damn. And I'm not going to make them turn this turn. They're going to attack in. They're going to ninjutsu. I want to get rid of their free... Oh, no. Okay. Well, they clearly then... I mean, what's really great about that is, you know, can I do both? How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need too many. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm playing Archangel of Thune. They can't, well, they can't counter it. No attacks, because they can just block it. But so at least we're getting them to throw away one card. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. So now they can ninjutsu in something. So it's going to be a very big creature. There we go. Ancient Silver Dragon. An 8/8. And that's what happens. But that's fine. It's fine. Now they don't have a maximum hand size. Unless they play all of this shit, they're going to have to get rid of it. Yeah. Stacks for the sake of stacks. Stacks for stacks' sake. So we're getting nice and big. We're making them mill lots of cards. I saw some very nice stuff. They need to get rid of the unable to scream. I mean, they could give Ancient Silver Dragon hexproof from blue. Protection from blue, which would get rid of unable to scream. So that's a possibility. Okay, Archangel of Thune. Fair. Fair. I understand that. Now they're going to have to discard down to 7, aren't they? What else is giving them? I don't understand that. What else is giving them? Can somebody explain why they don't have a why they still don't have a maximum hand size? I don't understand. You mean Winter Moon? I mean, they're still milling a lot, which is nice. I don't understand why they still don't have a maximum hand size. I'm not understanding here. What is Summon Behemoth? That's got indestructible. That's going to kill that. Now they've got a 1/1 blocker. Okay, fine. Free counter spells are fine if they are taxed enough. Yeah. We can make something get rid of that. Equip. We'll equip you. Everyone loves foil. I still don't understand how they've got the hand size that big. Is this a glitch or something? And they are dead. Get in the bin. Yeah, GG, Satoru. Yeah, your ninjutsu spell was nothing against me. I still just don't. I'm really flummoxed on how they've got no maximum hand size. I don't get it. I don't get how they did that. or if it was a glitch or what. They didn't have anything on the battlefield that gave them... they don't have max hand size because it's for the rest of the game from the dragon hit. Shit the bed, yeah, okay. Right, okay. Thank you for explaining that. That makes sense. I should have read the card. Probably would have explained the card. Okay, we're playing Brawl, the balanced spirit. So we've got lots of land. We've got Cyrus 7 Deaths, which I bloody love. It's just expensive. Benedict is going to get bigger. Wind Crystal is going to make stuff cheaper. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So whenever Brawl attacks, mill 3 cards. Then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, creates a 2/2 zombie. This deck is going to help them to achieve their goals. That's the only problem. That's okay though. It's fine. It's fine. Aerith next turn, so we can get those triggers. I think because we're playing a dragon, I think Benedicta Harmon coming out is probably going to be a good one. Williak, Ancient Silver Dragon, yes, I read that. The dragon goes all game. Oh no, I didn't read that. Ancient Silver Dragon gives you a hand, have no max hand size till the end of game. That is super strong. That is crazy strong. I didn't know of that card's existence. And that is just mental. Yes, they're going to have black. They're going to be able to kill lots of stuff. They've thrown some kill spells away, which is good for me, because that would just wind me up if they if they didn't. I can replay Hope. Thankfully, they don't have a or hear me out now. Thing is, I can't attack with Aerith because of Graveyard Trespasser. I just figured if I start making Benedicta bigger, then at least I've got a blocker. A plus, okay, it's only got +1/+1 so far, but see, I can't attack him with Aerith. What's the quickest way to start gaining life? Probably that way, I think. Because I'm going to have... I really like Lyra. First strike. But Hope is so strong. So it's Aetherflux Reservoir. Thank you. I won't be able to attack in with... Ah, for fuck's sake, I can't attack in. Right, let me think. Let me think. If I play Hope, I'm not going to gain life. I think Hope as Aetherflux Reservoir is probably the best thing. I've got nothing else to. They've brought Fatal Push back, so they're gonna. Oh no, they exiled Fatal Push, didn't they? I can't attack with Aerith because they can just kill it with zombies. This deck is really annoying to play against. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it as it is. This deck is really annoying to play against because they're just killing everything. They can reanimate anything. Yeah. Okay, I'm not enjoying that game, so I'm getting rid. I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down. That deck is just pissing me off. So yeah, I'm done with that deck. Thank you, thank you. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. If your whole purpose is just shutting your opponent down, you're not playing for fun of the game. You're playing for fun to stop your opponent from having fun. That's all it is. I've said it. I've said it. So, yes, if you're new to this stream, I do whine. Okay, Catilda, Dawnheart Prime. Selesnya deck. Okay. No blue. I'm going to mulligan. No blue. Better. Okay. And we got Fogbank. Where were you last game? Human creatures you control have add 1 mana of any of this creature's colours. Okay, they didn't want to play mill. That's 2 wins, but 2 of those wins are from them conceding. Stacks for the sake of stacks. Yes, you said it. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Hello, Francois. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Okay, I think next we'll play with because I've only got like 25 minutes left. Next, let's play with which deck do you want to see me play again? Do we go for counters or Lone Commando, which is mobilize, or Joda Grand Unifier / whatever that name is, which I can't remember. Shtola's a good deck. Bart's is a good deck. Urza. We've got Squall. I have built a... oh, I forgot about him as well. Which I built as an artifact deck. Joda. Okay, Joda it is. I built this deck as an artifact deck, not as an instant sorcery deck. Knock knock. Yes. Okay. I built a Noctis deck, but it isn't great. I've tried to make this deck work and I can't. The access to cards that I have cannot make this deck work. I mean, I will show you after I've played Joda. We'll play. I'll show you knock knock because I can't make it work. I haven't managed to win a game with it. So, right, Joda. If you don't know Joda, Joda is legendary creatures you control get +X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control whenever you cast a legendary creature spell. A legendary spell, not a creature spell. From your hand, exile cards from the top of your library into exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When this deck goes hard, it goes very hard. We have got lots of amazing legendary spells. We've got lots of ramping. We've got spells to make our lands come in untapped because most of my good lands come in tapped, unfortunately, which is the problem of this deck. But when I have the right ramping, when I have the right lands in hand, this deck goes really well. So we'll try it. Joda have a great music video parodying Viva La Vida Loca. Really? I would play it, but I don't want to get copyright strict. Not that I'll get paid or anything for this in any way, shape or form. But yeah, copyright striking scares me a little bit. Yeah, again, I'm not going to go through the deck in too much detail because it's I've already streamed with it. So the deck list is on YouTube. It's under description, and Twitch is on the SD thing. So yes. What I found with Twitch streaming is I've been doing it for a couple of weeks and I've got 11 followers, which is fine. I don't stream to default. I stream because I'm enjoying it, and that's why I stream. But I get spammed a lot on Twitch, telling me to go to a streamboo.com because that's where all of the viewers are that would watch me, apparently. Yeah, we'll play this hand. We've got some stuff to stop free spells. It can't be countered. Whenever you draw a card, never miss it, deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you draw a card. So they're going to be quick. Maybe I should have mulliganed so I'd have it more ramp. I think I'm going to regret that. Was a Back to the Future nod I saw McFly? Yes. Why did I call it McFly? Why did I call it McFly? I think it was because I need white, so I need to play Forest. Okay. I think it's something to do with the name of the card, and I can't remember. It's Emmett. Emmett Brown. That's why. That's the card's called Emmett something. So I called it. So I called the deck. It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids. You know. I love Back to the Future. One of my favourite trilogies of all time. Although it's, you know, it's problematic because of the old incest nods that go on. Right. Shower's Wake is great. Right, so we've got blue, we've got red, black or white, we've got green. What do we need? So we'll say that's green. No, that's so with white, green, red or black or blue. So we need, next turn we'll be able to play Joda. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything. Yeah. Don't be your own grandpa. Nobody wants to be your own grandpa. How did they not recognise Marty when he became an adult? How did they not go, hang on a minute, I met you? And the dad didn't go, he looks just like that Calvin Klein we met, you bitch. Anyway, love Back to the Future. Great film trilogy. It's up there, top 5 trilogy. And I know people put Godfather as in the top 5. I don't include Godfather because the third one is rubbish. So I prefer to just think of that as a duo. I think they have a counter spell. His mum is a skank. Nice. Hear me out. I want to test to see if they have a counter spell. Yeah, they've got a counter spell. This thing, it's blue, isn't it? Blue and red. They 100% have a counter spell. Yeah. Okay. Fine. But do they have... That's what I was thinking. You beat me to it. Do they have another counter spell? The one-word kid, aka yours, just dead. Play Ragavan and Boromir. Yes. Yes, they do. This is why I hate blue. I hate blue with a passion. And if they don't play anything this turn, I'm dipping because I'm not. They're just going to counter everything. Okay, yeah, I'm done. GG or not GG. You're just gonna counter. So Boring. Boring, boring, boring. Boring, boring, boring. Let's move on to the next one that will actually play a game rather than just counter everything. Okay. What we got next? I mean, maybe they weren't. Maybe they were bluffing, or maybe they just had kill spell. I don't know, but yeah, another one exactly. Those Is It decks tend to just kill everything. Okay, so we can grab a colour we want. We can surveil, and we've got access to black, white. I think I'm going to keep. We can slow them down as well. We're playing mono black. Davriel is the planeswalker, isn't it? Just draw out the counter spells. Yeah. Yeah. It just infuriates me when you just know. You just know, and it just becomes so boring. I'm going to play it because Authority of Consoles is going to slow them down. Yes, it's going to be lots of kill spells. So, Planeswalker until next turn, whenever an opponent attacks you and or Planeswalkers you control, they discard a card. If they can't, they sacrifice an attacking creature. Me. Accept one of Davriel's offers, then accept one of Davriel's conditions. That's what they tend to do. I have noticed. We'll play this for turn to surveil. Do I want Mirari's Wake? Which I think I've been saying Mishari because I'm an idiot. Oh, okay. GG, I guess. Maybe they just didn't have anything they wanted, or maybe they felt I was taking too long. I don't know. But GG, that's not a sign of this deck. And that is the problem with this deck. It's whether you mulligan at the beginning and it's getting the lands you need. But Chromatic Lantern in opening hand, some fetch lands is also helpful. Yeah. We'll see. Theriabus, GG. I put in a lot of hard work into that game, and I knew if I just, pushed through, persevered, at the end of the day, got up there, and I put my heart on the line. And that's what really matters. 95% of my opponents who play Davriel kill themselves with the contract pay. Yes, I have seen that a lot. Okay, we've got black, we've got a command tower and a Riveteer's Overlook. We've got some destruction. We've got Rocco. We've got Jadar. We can play Jadar. We've got green. Okay, I think that's good. So I think I'm going to not play anything other than the Riveteer's Overlook and grab a white or blue or red. Command tower could be one of the three. Let me use my brain. I'd be able to get access to green, black, and then blue, white, or red. So if I grab one of the blue, white, or reds, so it doesn't matter if I just grab one of them. White or red. White or red. Okay. Okay, Theriabus, thank you ever so much for joining. Yes, love you. Hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday, which is my next stream. Because I'm not streaming tomorrow, because I'll be streaming Tuesday instead because of edging. I'll be edging on Tuesday, so got to make sure I get that edging in. Okay, red it is, because I can, command tower as a white. Now that's a neat hand. Yes, I am quite pleased with this hand. I can't use Utopia Sprawl because I don't have a forest, which is a bit sad. I'm a bit sad about that, but I could play Jadar this turn. Just to make sure I'm putting, or do I save it? GG! G bloody G. Another really tough game. Whew. I will get to play a Joda game. One where I actually get to play my stuff. That would be really nice. What did we get? Oh, I've not seen that before. It's a quinky-dink, isn't it? Will you do a pack opening stream? Yes, that's Tuesday. I don't know the time that Edge of... you see, I want to advertise it. If I remember rightly, Final Fantasy didn't drop, and then they did the update, and it didn't drop until about 5 PM my time. So I'm thinking of just setting it for 6 PM, because hopefully then it will be out. They would have done an update, and then I can join, do a live, and open all the 50 packs. That's the plan. So I don't know if you guys, I mean, I didn't really ask if you guys would be interested in even watching that and taking part, but I just thought for me it'd be fun to open all the packs individually and go through the cards, so that's why I've stayed away from spoilers. Ishin! 2 heavens is 1. Whenever a creature attacks, it's going to double attacking triggers. Fetch land, so we're going to get green, white. We're going to, right, okay. Bristly Bill. I'm going to keep it. I couldn't play Rocco, but Rocco's such a good card. I love Rocco. Last time it was 4 PM GMT. Ooh, win. Ishin. Yes, Aragorn. Oh, goes hard in this deck. Goes very hard in this deck. Okay. War Surveil. Ishin. The problem with Ishin is it's going to be fast. So we need to try and beat them off as quick as we can. And it's important that we do that. And we just keep beating them and beating them until we can beat them off. Every time I do it right, this is how much of a child I am. I'm so immature. Every time I make a video, I always do in the description, I always try and include at least, let's get a creature out, just so we've got some blocking. At least one innuendo, but it's really difficult. I'm going to play Kython now, just because it doesn't trigger when I play it with Warrior of Light, because I don't have anything cheaper than 1. So, I mean, cheating out. Okay, fair. Totally fair. I understand that. No, I'm gonna, no. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's good. I mean, I could kill it with Split Up, or I could play Rocco, Street Thief, or Kami. Let's play Rocco. I think Rocco. And then we'll attack in. At least I've got a blocker now. I mean, they could kill it. I can play Virtue of Loyalty next turn. Wait, can I play that? Like, I feel like I should be ramping here. I don't have blue mana, so I won't be able to play Joda, but that would give me blue mana. Can I still play that though? If you play beta, it is pretty easy to master it. You see, now that's a good one. I know I'm going to lose Virtue of Loyalty, but that way I can definitely play. I'm not going to attack. Yeah, I can't play. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I can play, unless they kill Kami, I can play Warrior of Light, and then the turn after I can play Aragorn. Oh, and Sheoldred as well. Chef's kiss, Sheoldred. I can't play Sheoldred because I don't have to. I guess I do have 2 black mana. Okay. Let's play you. We'll play you. That makes them nice and biffy. I should have played the forest. Poopy pants. I mean, I'll be able to play that next turn. No, I won't. Wait, what? Exile target creature, then if there are 3 or more cards exiled with profane possession, transform it. So they can just pay 5 each turn and kill it. Each turn. That's a fucking joke, that card is. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't have done. No, but then I could have, because of Kami of Whispered Hopes, would give me that blue. So what's unlicensed? You see, that's a problem. Because what's it doing? Oh, it's destroying it. So I'll give it +1/+1. That +1/+1, that's going to give me lots of... The beautiful thing is, with Shieldred, but they'll be able to exile it. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is the deal with this queue today? I just spat everywhere. It is literally just a hell queue of nonsense. Whatever I play, they're going to exile it. So I think I'm going to have to dip. I've got no way to kill the enchantment. Whatever I play, they're going to exile. Okay. They're going to exile it. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to kill all tapped creatures. It's just going to slow them down. They're going to exile it. What do I do? What do I do? Because they're just going to exile it. Bollocks. Oh, fuck it. Right. Well, yeah, it is what it is. Surrender. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surrendering. I can't. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. They've got too much mana, and that enchantment should not exist. Is all I'm saying. I'm just salty right now. I will get over it. Right, one more game, but I'm not going to play with Joda just because, you know, it's just too slow. I think what's happened is, I mean, Joda was one of the first Final Fantasy decks I built, and I think it's just the Final Fantasy people have figured out more, and I think these decks that I've created a while ago that haven't changed or touched since my streams, that enchantment is fine. It is a really good enchantment. I didn't even want to look at what it did when it flipped. It probably had the abilities of everything it exiled, or you could play all the stuff for free that you exiled, or something shit like that. I'm just salty. I'm just being a grumpy boy. It may be that, yeah, it could be that, you know, I could have just held out, but Jesus Christ. You get the cards, yeah. Yeah, awesome sauce. I didn't want them to have an Aragorn. Or, I mean, it's a lot of mana, don't get me wrong. It's going to take a lot of mana, but in a deck like that, it's just crazy. Right, one more game with... Which one did you ask for? The Green Worm. What new Edge commander are you looking forward to? I don't know, because I've stayed spoiler free. So I'll be opening the packs. I know I've heard there's some great ones. I hope I get... I've always wanted to make a Sliver deck, but I don't have any Sliver commanders. So I'm hoping that I get Hive Lord, is it? I know that's in there. And I'm going to make it as a Sliver deck. Any Sliver deck I've ever seen, they never play Slivers. It's really weird. But I want to build a Sliver deck. Right. Right, I'm really running out of time. It's a mana, or the Endure. It's a mana sink. I bet you'll like the 5C spacecraft. Okay. I mean, oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. All right, one more with Joda. Okay. No, just no. Okay, no. I'm going to play with something else. Let's stick to the plan. Yes. So is it that's again because I've tried to remain spoiler free? I've seen the spacecraft that looks really cool. It looks like a pair of, you know, like barbecue tongs coming in that you could grab a piece of meat and turn it on the Barbie. Is because I've heard that now, because of edging, you now get to play it as your commander. Is that spacecraft, or is that artifact, or is that vehicles? Because it's an artifact vehicle, isn't it? So does that mean any legendary artifact could be a commander? I wouldn't know which one to make my commander, but yeah. Let's do a quick game of Simic, because I think it's quick, and it's because I'm really over time, and the pain levels are starting to creep in. Slivers are a trap. The worst experience of my life. What? Playing with a Slivers deck or playing against Sliver? Want to play? I don't run remove or counter magic. Damn it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll give you a quick game. Hang on. I'll play with my Simic deck. But okay, yeah, I've only got time for one game. Yes. Let me just come out of this game. Hang on. Stand by, I'm coming, literally. Let's do the Simic deck, because it's quick. So, Yol, who is the one weird kid, who I'm going to be playing with Slivers, really? You see, I thought the synergy would be amazing on it. You know, all Slivers get haste, all Slivers get... But add one mana. All Slivers get X, Y, Z. It just go. Oh, your blue one, your new one. I thought you were going to play with your Selesnya. Okay. What do I got? I've got some good cards. I'm not going to say any name of cards from now on, because he'll be listening. Sneaky beaky. I'm going to keep it, even though I've only got that. Spacecraft and vehicles with power and toughness. Okay. Can you do the crew ability while it's in the command zone then, or is it still? You have no maximum hand size. If you would draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. Yeah, that's fine. That's not going to come and bite me on the butt later on. Okay, that's going to be a problem if I don't pull any more of that. So let me just go back. The spacecraft commander, in my opinion, it's either a blue 4/4 for 1 blue, or a 2 white and 1 5/5 fetch legendary creature. Maybe it's my bad luck, but all my opponents had destruction, board wipes, tribal. Yeah, I imagine it's going to get paired against that. Hopefully I'll know more about these spacecraft on Tuesday when I open these packs. Erebus, no, so you can't crew it. Okay, crew only on the field. Crew is only on the battlefield. Okay, so they're not bringing out like a vehicle that. Sorry, I didn't realise I was holding up priority then. God damn it. I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, I need lands. Just one more. Just one more. If you didn't see, he was talking about this deck and he showed a image of it on well, I don't even know what to throw away. But you can warp to crew the spacecraft. Okay. Is warp a new thing? Interesting. I'm going to throw away... Oh, God, the cards in my hand are so good. So good. So... Oh, my God. Okay. I have ways to bring something back, so I think, yeah. Considering 40 lands and ramp in this deck, none of it. I thought it was perfectly safe not to mulligan. Warp is like Evoke and Adventure mixed. Okay, interesting. I'll be interested to see that. Yeah. I'm looking forward. I'm so excited to learn about all this stuff on Tuesday. I really am. Wow, that's a lot of ramp. I didn't even think you could do it on a... Yeah, of course you could do it on a land. Okay. Where is it? You're in here. I know you're in here. I know you're in here. I've played with this deck so many times. It is Evoke, but you can cast it later instead of it getting sacked. Okay. I'll make us both draw a lot of cards soon. Yeah, but I have to get rid of everything. You're making me get rid. Don't make me draw. Don't make me draw. I'm already throwing good stuff away. I've only got one spell that brings stuff back. Get out of here, you little scorpion dude. Oh, that's just, oh. I'm not, you. Stop. I asked really nicely. I'm not mad, y'all. I'm just disappointed. I'm just very disappointed. First time I see a drought on a Simic deck, I know. And it just goes to show where we're at. So the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 turns is land. Okay, what can I do? I need to get rid of stuff from... Okay, what can I do? God damn it. Read folio. Oh, I forgive you. Okay, well that changes things. Okay, reading the card does explain the card. I'll take back my disapproval and forgive you, which I can't stay mad at you anyway. Let's go. I mean, I'm gonna play that just in case this disappears. Just in case, you never know. It mills. Does it? I've never seen this. Oh, you're one of them. You said, I'm no removal or counter spells. Just make me throw everything away. Oh, luckily, this is what I've got. So we're in quite a good space at the minute. He says. I'm getting too overexcited. I need to calm down. I mean, I'm thinking that next. What do you reckon? It's a fun card. I don't use the main ability. Okay. Fine by me. Fine by me. Are you going to make me draw out though? By getting me to draw everything. I'm thinking that. Next. I mean, that's great, but that would be even better when that's on the battlefield. I can't play that first, because then that'll do the thing, loop thing. Let's get another. No, let's not do that. Think. Okay. Yes, I'm going to go with my initial thought, and we'll play Evolving Wilds. And we'll end the turn there. You see, that's great because that's going to get lots of triggers. I mean, that would be brilliant on the battlefield. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on this artifact. When this artifact has 20 or more charge counters on it, you win the game. Okay, fine. Let's grab a green. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Let's grab another blue. Jin-Gitaxias. I love Jin-Gitaxias. Whenever they cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, draw a card. If you pay 4, exile Jin-Gitaxias, then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery, and only if you have 7 or more cards in hand. And then they get to do lots of card draw and all sorts of nasty stuff. Alright, hear me out. Green. That was a bad move. I did that very badly. Mossborn Hydra. Into a Shire. I did that really bad. Okay, no fun allowed anymore. I should have done the Mossborn Hydra first. This is why I'm such a knobhead. Right, I'm going to attack for 13. That's a lot of damage. But they have quite a lot of life. We're going to end the turn there. We can make Mossborn Hydra even bigger. And then I'm thinking of doing some really nasty stuff. Because I think I can do it. Next turn, I think I can, yeah. You have got so much mana. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Have you won the game? Hang on. Wait, stop. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Wait, what? Wait, have you won the game? You've won the game, haven't you? I really don't think you should. Just saying. I don't think you should win the game that way. I think that's GG. Everyone's saying GG because, yeah, fun! Big fun! Big time fun! I'm having such a good time! I really don't think you should do that. I don't think that's a good way to win. I think that's really... I think that's... I don't think that's the right way to win a game, personally. That's just my opinion. I'm not winning. Okay. 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 Fine. Fine. Oh, I'm not saying anything. I'm just simply pointing out that you don't want to win that way. Nobody wants to win that way. Nobody wants to win that way. I'd love to win that way. Are you talking my way? Yeah, getting those counters on that is crazy. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll name human, it doesn't matter. Yoink. That's yeah, I'm not winning this turn. Yeah, next turn yeah. I think Mossborn Hydra is just, I mean, you could, right, we're talking like I've won. I haven't won anything. Because I know what blue players are like. GG's, that was really fun. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was good fun. You did a lot of stuff that's very scary. You've definitely made me want to build one of these decks. Definitely. And then I'm just going to attack in. Good game, good game, good game, good game. Yeah. And that's how this deck goes. I think incoming and summon, yeah. Return it to the... I thought you were going to do something then, you scared me. You. Yeah. GG! GG, GG. Right. Unfortunately, as much fun as I'm having, yeah, this is all the time I've got for today. On this day, the last day of Final Fantasy, although there was one person that came in just to boo me because I was playing Final Fantasy, I still salute you, Final Fantasy. It is a great set. I'm going to be using a lot of their cards for a long time to come, but Edge of Eternities is also really exciting. So from the set, I think this Simic deck is the best deck I've created, and that's purely because of the win ratio for it is just so high. I know that if I play with this deck, I can get my dailies done in an hour, winning all 15 games in an hour quite easily. This deck just want to have fun, and that is having a lot of fun. So yes, so thank you ever so much for viewing, watching, commenting, joining Discord, helping me with my decks, helping me with my collection, and all the other good stuff, because I love it. Have a good Sunday to you too. Thank you ever so much. Hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday at around 5 PM, 6 PM. It just depends when it drops, when the new update drops. But I'll hopefully see you then for 50 card openings. So I love you lots. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.